Hey y'all, so my voice sounds a little bad, but that's because I'm a little under the weather, so please forgive my voice throughout this video. Hopefully when I do my voiceover, my voice is a little bit better. Anyways, I wanted to come by and do a really quick video for you all. This is a requested video. I've been getting asked to do this video for a while now. A lot of you guys have been asking me how I do my high puff, and because you've seen it in some of my previous videos and things like that, and you wanted to know what kind of band I use and everything to put my high puff up, so I will be sharing that all in this video today. I hope you all enjoy this tutorial, and I will see you on my next one. Bye. I totally forgot to say this, but I'm going to be showing you 2 ways I like to do my puff. 2. So you're going to get 2 ways instead of 1. Isn't that cool? Like, you know. Y'all probably like, this girl is so crazy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So this is the band I'll be using. It is a goodie band. Normally I use the cheap bands from the Dollar Tree for $1, but today I'll be using this one. I know some people like to double their band up like that, but I don't like to do mine like that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I like to do my band. So right there where that little slit is at, where they bonded the hairband together, I'm going to measure down like halfway, kind of, and then I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. And I like to do my band this way because I have a really small head, and also doubling it up gives me a headache. So now that the band is cut, I'm going to put the 2 cut ends together, and then I'm going to go ahead and tie them in a knot. I prefer to do my band this way also because I know the band is going to be really secure on my head and it's not going to slip or slide off. So now I'm just stretching the band out to make sure the knot is secure and make sure it doesn't come undone. And as you can see, the band stretches out really nicely. And now I'm just going back in with the scissors and cutting a little bit more of the excess that was hanging off from the knot. And then I'm just going to take a black Sharpie marker and fill in where you can see the rubber that's in the band, just so that it'll all blend together. And when you're all done, you'll have a custom band to fit your head size. Alright, so moving right along, I'm starting off with old hair. This is like an old twist out from like a week ago. So here I'm just showing you that you can apply leave-in conditioner, and then I like to apply a little bit of olive oil on top. If your hair shrinks up a lot like mine, just apply a little bit of product to keep the hair stretched. As you can see, I already applied my band around my neck, and then I'm just going to go ahead and take my brush and start brushing my hair in the direction I want it to go. So I am doing a high puff, so I'm going to brush it upward, and then the back I'm just going to pick up a little bit. I won't be applying any gel or anything for this first puff, so here I'm just taking the band and I am putting it around the perimeter of my head, and then I'm just going to slide it upward. And then I'm just going to slide the front a little bit towards the middle of my head. So it's kind of like a high middle puff. And since my hair doesn't have any definition left in it, I'm just going to take my pick and pick it and shape it how I want it to be. You can do whatever you prefer to your puff. And when I don't use gel on my puff, for some reason I always have to put a headband on with it. So I'm just tying a bandana across the top, and it kind of gives it a more sleek look without having to use gel. This method is perfect for people who don't like to use gel. And here I'm just showing you that I don't have any product on my edges or anything. And this is the final look. I do this puff when I don't want my hair to be dirty and when I want to keep it clean to do other styles on it. Okay, so moving right along to the next puff, I'm going to be using Eco Styler Gel and Olive Oil Edge Control. Here I'm just showing you the amount I'll be using, but I will be using a generous amount, and I'll just be applying that all around the perimeter of my head. And once I get to the back, I'm going to smooth the gel upward with my hands. And then I'm going to take my brush and brush my hair going upward until I can get it as smooth as I like it. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply my band. So I'm going to set the band right at the edge of my hairline. You don't want to push the band all the way back because we're going to be doing a high puff. The band should stay in place in the front. And I'm just going to turn to the back and slide the band up to the middle of my head and make sure the knot is in the back. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the front of the band, and I'm going to slide it about a ½ inch from my edges. So we're not going to slide it all the way back, as you can see there. Once that's secure, I'm just going to go ahead and take my pick and fluff out my puff how I want it to look. I'm sure y'all already know what's next. I'm going to take my hair toothbrush and slick up my edges with some Eco Styler gel. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply some of the Edge Control on top and smooth my edges down to make them really sleek. I'm also shaping up my baby hair. After that, I'm just going to take my scarf and I'm going to tie it around my head. You want to make sure that you don't catch any of the hair from the puff in it, and then I'm just going to make sure the back is covered properly. And I usually leave this on for 10 to 15 minutes while I'm doing my makeup.
I'ma be good, you better believe it. I'ma be happy, I'ma be good, get that understood. I'ma be happy, I'ma be good, you better believe it. I'ma be happy, I'ma be good, get that understood. I'ma be happy, I'ma be good. Happiness is all I have, so you're not breaking me. Ain't got time for your honesty, you won't try to be. Got an unbreakable smile. You'll see me heading in with my fam, but that don't mean I'm living in the bubble. You'll find me in church, but that don't mean I can't cause trouble.
Now that my singing break is over, I'm going to go ahead and remove the scarf and go ahead and pick my puff. And here's the finished look. I love puffs. They're so cute. And then I just went ahead and added a headband. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.